Donald Trump is facing the heat, and it's starting to show. From explosive interviews to legal bombshells to policy backpedals, there are various ways the pressure is breaking through. Donald Trump is not having a very good time with his second term, and now things just got worse for the guy who hates being mocked. Because everyone is laughing at Donald Trump right now, all over this. How's it going, everybody? Hunter Avalone here with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Now, as I was saying, Trump is facing the heat. Here's just a few of the various ways this is beginning to show. First, we have the legal bombshells. Recently, Jasmine Crockett reinforced on MSNBC that serious accountability is brewing behind the scenes for Donald Trump.
As we end up taking the House, which I fully anticipate that we will do, and we are going to work hard to obviously help our Senate colleagues as well, then as someone who serves on the Oversight Committee and hopes to lead the Oversight Committee, I can guarantee you that we will do what we are supposed to do as constitutionally sworn members of the House, which means that we will conduct oversight. That means that we will investigate. We will look at whether or not this president himself has violated the emoluments clause as it relates to, say, such things as getting a $400 million plane from the Qataris. We also will make sure that we're looking into all these business deals that they have going on. I mean, think about it this way, Alex. They were going after Hunter because he sat on a board. Think about how much money they are raking in, whether we're talking about the next golf resort that they're setting up in Qatar, or whether we're talking about them leveling Gaza, as they've talked about, and talked about how it would be great beachfront property, whether we're talking about this crypto scam, the scam that people didn't even want to walk into and show their faces. Let me tell you, there is no shortage of things for us to dig into and determine whether or not there have been not only violations of the law, but definitely violations of our Constitution as a whole.
This is sure to be yet another obstacle in Donald Trump's agenda. Trump is clearly dealing with a lot of pressure, as now he's publicly cracking under scrutiny, especially when pressed on tough topics. Recently, Trump threw a little temper tantrum when questioned by CNN.
I'm not happy with what Putin's doing. He's killing a lot of people, and I don't know what the hell happened to Putin. I've known him a long time, always gotten along with him. But he's sending rockets into cities and killing people, and I don't like it at all, okay? We're in the middle of talking, and he's shooting rockets into Kiev and other cities. I don't like it at all.
Mr. President, what do you want to do about that?
I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. We'll see what we're going to do. What am I going to tell you? You're the fake news, aren't you? You're totally fake. All right, any other questions? I don't like what Putin is doing, not even a little bit. He's killing people. And something happened to this guy, and I don't like it.
This, of course, is embarrassing. Trump could barely even give a response. He just reverted back to name-calling. But it was during this same exchange when Donald Trump really messed up. That's right, the moment you've been waiting for. This is why everyone is laughing at Trump right now. It's all over this embarrassing backpedal.
You spoke to European Commission President von der Leyen. Did you discuss the 50% tariffs, and did you agree to remove?
She just called me, as you know, and she asked for an extension on the June 1st date. And she said she wants to get down to serious negotiation because I've told you specifically, I told anybody that would listen. They have to do that. And we had a very nice call, and I agreed to move it. I believe June 9th would be, July 9th would be the date. That was the date she requested. Could we move it from June 1st to July 9th? And I agreed to do that. And that she said we will rapidly get together and see if we can work something out.
Everyone is laughing at Trump right now, and it's all because of this humiliating backtrack. After spending weeks threatening a massive 50% tariff on the European Union, Trump suddenly pulled the brakes. Over the weekend, he posted on Truth Social that he's pushing the deadline back to July 9th. Because he got a phone call from EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen. It didn't take long for the internet to erupt. Senator Chris Murphy mocked the chaotic flip-flop, writing, "The tariffs are on and it's a different percent per country because of a formula I made up. Wait, but now they're off for everyone but China. Oh, but now back on. What a joke. Economist Justin Wolfers piled on, sarcastically noting Trump's big announcement lasted nearly the whole weekend, or 18% of a Scaramucci, and author James Surowiecki didn't hold back, posting, Trump backs down from his threat to impose a 50% tariff on the EU. What a clown this guy is. Even Republicans against Trump joined the roast, tweeting, Trump backs down from his EU tariff threat. Again, what a clown show. From late-night comedians to elected officials, everyone seems to be saying the same thing. Trump talks tough but folds under pressure, and the world is laughing at the spectacle. And if this was supposed to project strength, it did the exact opposite.
Donald Trump absolutely deserves the mockery that he is enduring because of this. At this point, it's obvious Trump has no clue what he's doing. He's an incoherent, babbling old man trying to piece together an economic policy built on nothing. It sounds to me like Trump just got a phone call and then the person was just sweet-talking him, so he decided to push the tariffs back yet again. At this point, Trump has flip-flopped so many times on these tariffs, the economy can only endure so much, Americans can only endure so much.